I'm looking for the most. Oh, man, what's good with y'all?
Hello.
And I ain't even a fan of Sexy Red like that, but I ain't gonna lie to you, that song do kind of go hard as I dip to the basket. Man, I hope y'all been doing well. It's been a minute since I dropped some 2K, so I had to bring some your way, and hopefully you enjoy what you see. And I ain't even trying to rhyme, but you know that's just me. But anywho, right here I'm running with the Tim Duncan beard as I get a block on the fast break, the potential fast break. We go ahead and get our first block of the game. And yes, I did say this is a Tim Duncan build as he drops my ass off. Damn! Ain't fast enough to get out there on the perimeter, but I do go back down the other way and put one on top of his head, straight up. And yes, again, this is a Tim Duncan build, not the old Tim Duncan, because if you don't know, there's two types of Tim Duncan builds that you can get in this game. Well, there's two type of shades of Tim Duncan you can get in this game. You can get the young TD or you can get the old TD. And you know that it's the older young TD based off of the graphics because, ooh, that was a flumpty block, but I'll take it. The young TD got the old school throwback Spurs logo under his, and then the older TD got the more current Spurs logo. So with this one, they gave me the OG Spurs. You can tell the Tim Duncan that they used to show as shades of is definitely the younger Rookie of the Year version, not the 5-time champion version. I don't know which one is better as I cut to the rim and get a dunk. That's what I like to see. And it's crazy to me because in order to get that particular shades of Tim Duncan, it has to be specific. Now, me personally, I do play around with these builds. Pause. I do play around with the builds to see what I can get and what I can't get, or what tilts it over versus it being spot on. And I'm telling you, this build that I'm running right now is so fucking specific. So specific that if you change the slightest thing, you won't even get the shades of Tim Duncan. And if you like me, I don't believe it's a build of a specific player unless it shows shades of. If it doesn't show shades of, it is not the person. You can't sit here and tell me this is Shaq build and you fuck around and get Rafe LaFrance as a fucking shades of. Don't even try to lie to me like that. Oh, this is what I think Shaq will play like. No, bro, that's Rafe LaFrance, man. Shout out to him, though. But this ain't no Rafe LaFrance video, man. As I dunk it on his head. If I don't get the shades of, it's not who I'm saying it is, man. Stop it. And for that purpose, I'm saying this. I did try to switch it up a little bit just to see what I could do with the wiggle room. And if I switch up the slightest, it just goes to someone else. I think it goes to Amari Stoudemire. Now, you know Tim Duncan and Amari Stoudemire are two separate spectrums of the fucking world, bro. It's just two different sides of the world. Tim Duncan is not no uber athlete. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, Tim Duncan is the most athletic nigga I've ever seen. Straight up. The man could he averaged 2 blocks per game. You can't be unathletic. Or maybe he's just born with it. I don't know, man. He's just so fundamental. And people didn't want to see that when Tim Duncan was coming through the league, blazing the fucking league up. They wanted to see high flyers like T-Mac, PC, Amari Stoudemire. It was just one of those times in the history where dunking the basketball and windmilling was just what it was. Nobody wanted to see that boy TD do his fundamental spin, fundamental kiss off the glass, fundamental chest pass. Nobody wanted to see that shit. But as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Straight up, I've learned to appreciate him. He is one of the greatest to ever do it. And then stats alone don't even show how great of a player he was. He ended his career averaging 19 points, I think 12 rebounds, and got over 2 blocks. That is amazing, bro. That is amazing if you think about it. So to say that he's not athletic and he averaged over 2 blocks a game is just beyond me. But back to the way that I built this person. He is 7 feet tall. Now, I know Tim Duncan is 6'11", and in his pre-draft workouts, they said he was 6'10". NBA 2K2, which is a game that I have, and 2K3 says that he's 7 foot. Now, there were some people saying that Tim Duncan was 7 foot. You know, it is what it is. I think he probably is closer to 7 foot. I know a lot of power forwards were trying to say that they were 6'11", so they didn't have to play center. KG is a point in specific, man. He's specifically a point that a lot of power forwards will say that they're under 7 foot because at a certain point, if you were 7 foot, you had to play center. Nowadays, you could be Giannis and be a point forward, but back then, you had to be a center, talking about being listed at 7 foot as I get dropped off as I went for the block before he was in position to take the shot. Holy shit, Nick. Damn. Back to what I was saying. I believe Tim Duncan was closer to 7 feet. But this build, he is 7 foot. He's 7'3". Nah, he's not 7'3". I'm lying. He is 7 foot, 231 pounds. Now, I tried to drop his height down and push his weight up because Tim Duncan is a little bit bigger than that. He's about, 245, 250, somewhere in that range. I tried to give him a little bit more girth. It didn't work out in my favor. It switched and said that he was no longer Tim Duncan as I find him. And if you didn't know, Tim Duncan was also a great passer. So it makes sense that we almost have a triple-double with the rebounds, with the points, and the assists. If you didn't know, boom, another three-pointer to go, and that's another assist from me. And as of right now, I have no turnovers. So hopefully we can continue on. I have yet to have a game in 2K without doing a turnover. So hopefully we end this game with no turnovers. Back to what I was saying, because I just keep getting thrown off my thought pattern or my thought path.
Yep.
This one right here is 7 foot, 231 pounds. He is a low post god. A low post god as I dunk on them boys. And if you didn't know, Tim Duncan used to catch bodies in the paint. If you ain't, we said that Tim Duncan ain't as athletic as someone like Amari Stoudemire. Of course, we all know that. But he used to catch bodies. Go look, bro. He used to catch bodies very sneakily as I sneakily swat that ball away from his clown ass. Straight up. And speaking of clown ass, man, I was just running with this team with my Kevin Durant build. If you don't know nothing about that, I'll put that at the end of this video so you can check that out. We was getting smothered. I'm telling you, this is on Hall of Fame. We got 40 points or a 40-point spread put on us. That's how bad it could be. So if you haven't been watching those series or haven't watched that series, I'm going to link it at the end. You just need to know that when I have leads like how I do now, I step on the gas. I do not let up, man. I try to drop 50 spread on these computers, bro. I try to just OD on computers, whether it's Madden or 2K. I never take my foot off the gas. I'm trying to embarrass the hell out of 2K because 2K be cheating. If you ain't know, I'm pretty sure y'all see many of videos talking about this shit. I even got a video breaking down all the cheating ass plays. But it's all G, because this game right here, I'm balling out, and I still ain't got no turnovers. This is a Tim Duncan build. I think that everybody should at least have one TD build or a build that's not super uber athletic or a build that's just not about threes. You know, people either go to super athleticism or a sharpshooter. It's like no in between. This is the best in between build. You can catch a body steal, you can grab rebounds, you can play defense, and you can shoot the midi too. I think the 3 is a little bit off because it's like a 60. But if you know how to bang some threes, you'll be all right with a 60. Don't even threat. Don't even trip. It is a 63, and you can still knock down the 3 ball, especially if you go to the park. And it don't even matter at the park because the 3s are fucked up at the park anyway. You can have an 83 and it still be bricking. So it is what it is, man. At least I know my low post and my defense is going to be.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And I'm hoping that we still do not have any turnovers because this is something that I can hold my hat on. I have yet to. Also, I've never gotten a 8 or above. I always get A minuses. B as I try to pop the 3, and I didn't show y'all anything with the 3. I just showed y'all that I could miss. What the hell is wrong with me? Anyway, like I was saying, man, I have yet to get a on 2K. Like, it's been that hard, man. It's really been hard. Hall of Fame is really hard. It is really hard to not get a turnover. It's really hard to get an A or A+. I have yet to even. I think I had a game where the whole game I had like an A+, but as soon as the fourth quarter came, all hell broke loose. Like, I'm getting turned over. Like the ball's just slipping out my hands. I'm missing layups and shit. My grade dropped so fast, man. I think I ended that game with an A-. So hopefully I could get at least an A. An A+ will be cool, but I'm not even trying to even hear that there because I feel like it's kind of impossible. If y'all got an A+ on Hall of Fame, y'all let me know in the comment section as I grab a rebound and I give our team another chance to score. I'm trying to set the pick. He's not even trying to use the pick. Do what you do then, my boy. And I am in perfect position. He goes with a nice little layup. He gives it to me. And I do the Michael Jordan reverse layup. I get the rebound again. Look at this fucking transition. Holy smokes. I set a pick. He gives the ball back to me. I'm throwing it out there trying to get another assist. I'm trying to give picks. Nobody's trying to use them. I got perfect position. I get another rebound. We are bricking the shit out of these shots, man. Come on. We only got 45 seconds left on the clock. Can someone score? They give me the ball, and I break it for the last time, man. What a ugly ass sequence. What in the hell is wrong with us, man? Stupidity on the offensive side. Damn. But I'm out here hoping that he came through, but he didn't. I was going to try to get another block. I was hoping that he pump fake, came through to the lane, and I'm waiting on him because I want to get a block. And he does it for him. He goes up with that weak-ass bullshit, and I get the block, and just like that, it's the end of the game. I did no turnovers. I had no turnovers. 0 turnovers for ya, boy. And I got an A. This is the first time, and y'all seen it here. Even offline, like off recordings, I have not gotten an A. It's always been A- at the most. I may have gotten close to an A, and then like at the last moment, drop right back down to A-. So you witnessed it here first. This is monumental to this channel because this is my first A, bro. My first A. And no turnovers. Anywho, let's take a look at the stats for the game for your boy. And I like how they have this little thing where you press the button, boom. There go the stats right there. 33 points, 29 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 blocks for my efforts. Yes, sir.